you don't want somebody thinking about, well, I wonder what he would call here, or is he going to be okay with this? So I didn't want any of that. That's really hard to do, anybody that's called plays for 20 years.
For many families, the bond between father and son is a crucial one built perhaps on playing catch in the yard or going to ball games together. But for Craig and Joshua Stump, their bond goes a little bit deeper than that. For the Atascocita head coach and offensive coordinator, their bond extends past the football field and onto the sidelines.
Just looking back on it, it's not a lot, it's not something a lot of people get to do, spend that much time with their dad. So, growing up, just going back to that, my dad was, always gone with recruiting and college football. It's, extremely demanding. And so growing up, my mom was always like, whatever you do, you can be anything, but don't be a football coach. And I think subliminally that just kind of, stuck in the back of the mind. So your mom says, don't do something, and you're going to do it. So.
With Craig being the offensive coordinator for so many years, handing the reins over to Josh came with both a bit of a learning curve and a laugh. During
the series, like after it's over with, hey, what about this, what about that? But during the series, so we were playing Dickinson, and we were moving the ball, and we were getting down there, and I accidentally had left my mic down. Typically you put it up, can't talk, but I'd accidentally left it down, and I'm like, just run it again. We got him, just hand the ball off, and he called a play and a pass play, and Zion threw a touchdown. And when he called it, my mic was down, and I went, oh God. And he's like, what? And by that time he snapped the ball and threw a touchdown. I just said, nothing, good call.
My first game, we were playing Dickinson, and I think it was like 2nd and 1 or something, and I called a play. And we've always, he's been used to calling plays for 17 years, and he didn't really agree with it, the play call, he wouldn't realize that like his mic was on. So I would call the play, and then he would like comment on it, which he wasn't used to. And I'm like, run the play, where we ended up scoring a touchdown. And so I made sure he heard about that one.
For Joshua, his favorite memory coaching with his dad dates all the way back to his first season in 2016.
And I remember one Coach Sam Brooks, he's at Splendora now, but he walked up to me and Coach Tidwell, it was both our first year, and he was like, y'all need to enjoy this. This doesn't happen. This is not normal, not guys coach 40 years and don't ever make it to a state semifinal or a state championship or whatever it may be. And I was like, okay, this is your first year, or this is my first year. I mean, whatever, you never know. We'll be back here next year, of course, but like that was super special, getting to do that with them, making it to the state semifinal game. It was like, it was unbelievable.
The reality that coaching together won't last forever, every day spent together, both at home and on the sideline, is special for the Stump family.
Well, I think just you see them every day. I think that's the big thing, right? Like, my other son's in Dallas. See them a couple times a year, or maybe they'll come in the spring or summer once, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. But with him, see him every day, and I think that's just you can't replace that.
I can't imagine not doing it. I think about my dad and his dad, or my grandfather. He was a coach. And he got to spend, my dad got to spend a lot of time with his dad. And it's just super special to me. I think about, it's not going to be forever. This has been, we've been doing this for 8 years. Like, he's not going to work forever. So, I'm just thinking about how cool it is that we get to do this. I don't know how long it'll be for, but I'm really enjoying like this time right now with them. So it's definitely strengthened our bond.